First things first things first things. First things first things first things.
Hey guys, this is ShayLoves89, and yes, this is another lazy review because I'm tired as fuck. It's raining. Anyway, this is Love and Hip Hop season 3, 2, 3. Y'all know it when I put it on the title. Episode 7. It starts off with Benzino, Sleazy, Jocelyn, and Althea. And their new little bistro and stuff. Nothing's made up yet. They're looking around, they're talking. Benzino's telling Stevie J that he's thinking about proposing, while Althea and Jocelyn are talking about her past. Now, Althea, side note, boo boo, you don't tell everybody about your past. Your man, yes. Jocelyn, no. Don't tell every. No. No. A bunch of nopes. Don't tell everybody about your damn past. Moving on. Kirk and Rashida are at the doctor's office. They're talking about the little trip that Rashida's planning on taking, and Kirk's so against it. Obviously, of course he's against it, but when you did your trip, Rashida didn't say shit. Y'all went on. Y'all did what y'all did. I would have been like, whether you say yes or no, I'm still gonna take it. Boom. So, and then Kirk has the nerve to sit there and ask the doctor about the kissing on the mouth. And you know the doctor's gonna tell us not the healthiest thing, but Kirk, I'm sure when you was a baby, everybody in your family probably kissed you in the mouth that were females. And you're still living, so hush. Moving on. Tammy Walker and Miss Deb were sitting there in the living room. It was storming like it is now, but it wasn't as dark as it was there, and it was also thundering and lightning and all this other stuff. They're talking about KO and what happened to him and how it was so surreal for them and all this other stuff. Walker left. You can kind of tell in his voice that he sounded like he wanted to tear up or cry. He sounded like he was going to cry or something like that. And then Walker and Deb kept talking about the whole situation. Then a big ass boom from the house. It looked like it shook the house. I wasn't too sure what they did or the camera just shook, but it looked like it shook the house. So Tammy gets up and leaves. She hops her little ass off that chair, and then Miss Deb was like, Kia probably gave her a sign. Young Jock was performing I'm About My Business and all this other stuff. I'm probably skipping around because I don't remember the things by order. Mind you, I just watched the episode last night and today. And like I said, I'm tired. I'm not gonna remember everything in order. I'll forget that quick when I'm tired. So, Young Jock, actually no. Was it Young Jock or Mama D in her scooter? Either way, one of them. Young Jock was performing about his business and how and then he went, and then Kirk, bitch ass, was sitting there talking to Carly and telling Carly about Benzino's new relationship, and Carly is going to say how, like, yeah, she misses him, like, she still has a soft spot for him, but that's it. Kirk, you're a bitch. You know that, right? You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch ass nigga, and you're still a bitch. So let's go. I think before that or after that, I'm not too sure. But I know Mama D was sitting there looking at some scooters because she likes speed. Those scooters ain't moving no faster than a. Those scooters don't move that fast, Mama D. I'm just saying, if you're looking for speed, you might as well buy a motorcycle, but you ain't that damn crazy. So, Scrappy and Mama D was talking about how Mama D was all in his business and trying to be the peacemaker. You started it. You didn't have to get them two bitches together to talk. You could have just left it alone and did what Scrappy did. Leave it and let it cool down. That's all. But no, you gotta be in your son's business because you can't let him off your damn titty or cut the cord. Like, damn. Let him he's 30 years old. Let him be a man. or try to be a man at least. Fucking clingy ass person. Ugh. So now they have a bet going on about what if she stays out of his business, then he'll get her the scooter. Whatever. Yeah. I know Scrappy and Bambi talked, and she was really about ready to slap him in his face and all that other stuff, and she said basically she ain't with it right now, and left. And she was like, "Don't come back," and blah blah blah. Mind you, I think there was an article saying something that they're back together. Okay, whatever. And they're back together. Erica, and also there was an interview with Shay Buggy from on VH1 saying how she's still in Scrappy's life. I think they're together, but that whole situation, I don't know. I ain't with it. Whatever. Benzino and Stevie J's Bistro Bar grand opening happens. They have a party. Of course, messy ass Carly Rae come up in here, and Erica does too. I'm gonna get on Erica's ass in a minute. So Benzino, introduced Althea and stuff. They have a little conversation, and of course, Althea had a Jocelyn moment and decided to be like, "Oh, well, I heard, like, didn't you change your number so, they can go through me or whatever, whatever?" So, they're friends. If they were gonna fuck behind your back, you wouldn't have, either you wouldn't have known, you would know. At least he's telling you, like, shit, leave it alone. Mm-hmm. And then she goes saying that, "Oh, I heard that you missing his D." And then Benzino was like, "Well, that's what Kirk told me." He goes and gets Kirk. Next thing you know, Kirk misinterprets what Carly said. And that's how that shit got all started up, besides Althea starting to mess. Kirk's bitch ass. I was like, she just says she misses him. Why would you say she misses the D? Obviously, if she missed the D, she would be back on him. She just says she misses him. So, she just says she misses him. And then Carly read, "That's where you messed up," and said the D misses you. Next thing you know, drinks is being thrown, and Carly Rae is being called a bitch and being thrown out the club. Then Erica, for some reason, that word bitch, it triggers off a situation with her, and she's ready to get bucked. So she was like, "Who you calling a bitch? Benzino, who you calling a bitch?" And then Althea throws another drink at her. Throws a drink at Erica this time. So I was like, you didn't even have to go over there. Obviously, he's saying escort that bitch out the building. It's not you, bitch. You're on the other side of the wall. Who's getting escorted? Carly Rae. Not you, bitch. Not you, simple bitch. Stay that way. You didn't have to say shit. You the stupid in the club. Anyways. So, Mimi and Nico, they had the little anniversary thing. And Dawn introduces them as the power couple, sexy couple, and the adult entertainment couple. Mimi, you knew that was coming, so anyway, Nico gets up there and tries to pretty much promotes the sex tape or whatever. You knew he was gonna do that. We all knew he was gonna do that. Moving on. Benzino and Althea are getting ready. Benzino, I think how Benzino, he didn't care that Nico and Althea messed around. I'm guessing he probably had like a bad feeling that he didn't want to go over there. This shit could have happened during the anniversary, and he just didn't want to deal with that shit. And also, he doesn't deal with them at all. So I understand that. Althea's getting mad, whatever. But back to the party. Nico opens his mouth and saying, "Oh yeah, that's my leftovers," and she messed with Stevie J, and now she's with Benzino. And then Erica was like, oh, she fucking the crew, pretty much. And then Nico opens his mouth and says, yeah, that they still talk. Mimi's finding out, and then they was like, oh, excuse me, let's forget about all this and blah blah blah, this and that. And Mimi's giving like Nico the eye, like, alright nigga, like, you already know I got trust issues, so your trust, like, we here, but now we right here. Trust issues. I can trust you as far as I can throw you tape shit. Carly, Red, and Jocelyn, they have a conversation. Oh, and Erica also wants to talk to Carly about what she heard. Anyways, Carly and Jocelyn have a conversation about what happened at the party, what happened with Young Jock, and now Jocelyn is kind of like, she's having suspicion for Stevie J. She already has suspicion, but now talking to Carly, it's kind of like, okay, let me check his phone and shit. Tammy and Miss Deb at the radio thing, and they're talking about no RP, no reckless internet posting, and I'm so for that. Like, basically, you go on the internet to express yourself like I'm doing now, or to talk about shit, and then there's always somebody posting hatefulness, stealing your joy, or stealing what you're doing because you're trying to entertain people, or you're trying to do whatever. So it's like, what the hell are you posting for? If you don't like it, keep going. This is my shit. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about what's on my plate and whatever. So, because of that, KO killed himself with them fights. And I'm sure there's other stuff that made him kill himself, but I'm sure the internet part was a big part. And they're promoting it, and they're trying to talk about it. Then Miss Deb kind of just wants to stop talking about it because she's having a moment. Stevie J and Jocelyn are at the restaurant. They're talking, and Jocelyn wanted to stop talking about the big wedding that she wanted to have, but she saw some pictures and stuff on the phone. And next thing you know, he's leaving. He's saying he's getting gonna get his own place. And that's the end of the episode, pretty much. So, next episode, you kind of see mainly most of the couples fighting, like O'Shea and Erica. Mimi's asking, what's his name, Nico, did he leak the sex tape? Like, you should have been asking that in the first place, bitch. Jocelyn and Stevie J's trying to get back in her good graces and whatever. Same shit that you normally see between Steve and whatever. So, until the next episode, bye, my loves.